Seabass here from Step by Step Dance. We got Wave O Matic, OG. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Excellent. I'm happy to be here in Arizona, Phoenix, and watching how you guys do it here, man. Because hip hop is alive and well out here in the desert, y'all, and I'm loving it.
When's the last time you came to Phoenix?
Oh man, last time, well, I was in Tempe. I was part of a hip hop underground group called Shapeshifters. I came here with AWOL One, Circus, and Andre Ashmar about 8 years ago on tour. But I was popping in a Chewbacca outfit. You know? If you know anything about the Shapeshifters, original LA underground hip hop.
Okay. So now for some of the kids out there, why don't you give them just a little bit of your history?
Okay. Perfect, man. All right, check this out, y'all. I come from the part of LA, it's called the Harbor area. One of the first parts of LA to ever be doing this dance. A couple Samoans, families from the Bay Area, because a lot of this originated up in the Bay Area, moved down to Carson, California, and Los Angeles, okay, and then Wilmington. If you guys ever seen the movie Breakin', that's where Turbo's from, Look at the Shrimp. So a good friend of mine, okay? Check this out. These cats came down about 1976 and brought with them their strutting styles, where they were like, right? Then the Electric Boogaloos came to Long Beach in 1978 from Fresno, and they brought their snap of the knees, kids, their more that kind of a style, Sam style. But and then in our hoods like Harbor City, we were already getting that like more gangster pop, like. And I fell in love when I saw the very first wave, which was the tidal wave that went like this. I saw that, I was like, what? That's hard, right? Then I saw cats flipping stuff like this, arm waves. Then I saw this hand wave, and I said, okay. I took it to a whole other level. I started taking the hand wave and flipping it all around. A lot of cats see that and they go, oh, that's liquid. No. The only reason cats do liquid is because poppers like me in the late 80s went to those underground jams and were waving there. They didn't just invent that. What happened was they saw us doing it, following us around, and now we call it liquid. But really, it was us wavers that started that, right? So, there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know about. That's because it's the untold history of street dance. You can't find this stuff on Wikipedia. You can't find it online. You're not gonna find a YouTube clip that's gonna explain this, okay? The biggest misconception is people think that everything that's been happening in the history of hip hop has been documented online. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. First of all, let me explain this, why. Back in the days, we didn't have cameras available to us. Technology has made it possible for all you cats to relive every single memory. For us, we didn't have that. See, back then, cameras were VHS machines, and they were about this big, and they cost so much money. It was like a bazooka, right? Now, when you're in the hood, right, and you got one of these big-ass cameras, and you're walking down the street, everyone in the whole neighborhood knows you got that. It's gone in 15 minutes. You didn't bring that stuff out. That was like, you know, you had a video camera back then? Not for long, okay? So, that's not how we rolled. And there was no cell phones, there was no internet, there was nothing like that. If you didn't live in the hoods that were doing this, you didn't see it because it wasn't on any movie yet, it wasn't on the music TV, it wasn't on the news yet, it wasn't on the music videos. MTV wasn't even born yet. When I was getting down, the word hip hop wasn't even being used yet. You know that? When I was getting down roboting, the word hip hop didn't exist. So we got down the days before hip hop. All right? That's West Coast culture. It has nothing to do with the East Coast culture. Even though when we met, it was like chocolate and peanut butter. Reese's peanut butter cups.